Anyway, so we are back. Sorry to anybody that was watching. I literally just got rid of that phone call, and I went to put my headphones back on to call the action, like we were doing, and all of a sudden it said my internet connection dropped. Apparently, it said my landline wasn't connected to my. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, apparently it said I wasn't connected, and I'm like, what the hell? So I unplugged it, connected it back in, and now it says we're working. So sorry about that, guys. I'm like, this is not good. I still got like 3 more matches to do. Like, no. So unfortunately, this will have a 2 parts. That really sucks, and that does happen from time to time. But this is not what I wanted to have happen tonight. So hopefully we don't have any more issues. So luckily I was able to pause the match. So we're gonna get back into this and hope and pray that we can finish this. All right, here we go. And of course, I get back into it and Ashley wins it. That is just my luck. Wow. Okay, whatever, game. That's a nasty loss for Victoria, though. God darn it. Sorry to Ryan, that's not what I had planned. I mean, they were supposed to have a decent match, and freaking internet screwed it up. There's no point in me trying to restart the match right now, but, dang it. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, nothing's been touched, but yet it said my landline wasn't connected from my internet, which is right behind me, to my PlayStation in front of me. And I'm like, well, okay, well, nobody's unplugged it, so that was weird. So, you guys might see that there was another part 2 that I tried to do for a few minutes. I'm going to go in and try to... They're probably trying to connect to the other streamer, the other 2 streams. So that's why I'm going in right now on YouTube and trying to not to delete the first one, the first tab, but I got to delete. I guess it doesn't matter. The first part is still there. So it didn't even broadcast long enough on the second one that I tried to do. So I guess we're good on that. But people will show up soon, I'm sure, once they realize what happened. I'm not going to post the link again, so. I mean, I guess I can. I'll post it on Twitter, but... It sucks that this keeps happening. So I do apologize for anybody that was watching part 1 and then was wondering what's going on, so... I literally, like I said, you guys were here. I literally just put the headset on, talked for a few minutes. All of a sudden it said, LAN cable disconnected. And I'm like, wait, what? And all of a sudden it just stopped the broadcast, muted my microphone, everything. Well, unfortunately, you just missed it, the tail end of it. I paused it right when that happened. And at that point, Ashley was going for a cover. Okay? I'm not going to lie to you. Please don't get mad at me. I made sure I paused it, and I started it right where we left off at the beginning of the stream, and unfortunately, Ashley beat you. I literally unpaused it and heard the referee go 1, 2, 3. Ashley beat you. Not exactly how I wanted to start off part 2, but I wanted to be fair and say, you know what? We're going to kick it off exactly where we left off in part 1. So... that way, you know, nobody can say I wasn't trying to be fair with it. Yep. So JR was there. He saw me unpause it. So what had happened was, like I said, the landline, because I got a big 100-foot cable from my PlayStation to right back there underneath. You see the WWE symbol? Right underneath where my fingers point. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera very well. But right there is my internet tower. My Wi-Fi tower. But to get a strong Wi-Fi signal, the company told me that it's easier to run the cable when I'm streaming from there, clear across underneath the carpet, all the way to the PlayStation, which is right in front of you guys. And that's what I did. And apparently it said it was unplugged, so I went and I unplugged it from the back of the PlayStation, plugged it back in, And now we're fine. I don't know what the hell happened. I do know the fan blows behind the PlayStation right there. So maybe the cable got hot and it just kind of popped itself out. I've had that happen before. But that just sucks that it had to happen in the middle of the stream. But that tells me my system probably needs to be cleaned, to be honest. I blew out the sides of it and the cherry part and stuff. But I don't feel confident to take the cover off and clean the fan, but I'm pretty sure that's something that probably needs to be done. The fan needs to be blown out, because that sucker does get pretty hot after 3 or 4 hours, which normally I don't play. After I stream, I normally turn the system off, guys. I don't play it as often. And when I play by myself, I'll be lucky if I play for 2 to 3 hours at a time. So anyway, we're just going to go on. We're going to finish our stream. And like I said, we only got 3 matches on part 2. Basically, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish it here. So Becca Kaplan in action, taking on Kaiva. Kiva's got a new look. Becca Kaplan with her new look. All right, here we go. Fingers crossed we don't have any more issues tonight. I really don't like doing 3 parts. I've had to do that once before for a pay-per-view, and yeah, after the second part, the views went plummeting. But it happens. I know I'm not the first streamer to have those issues. Well, the other thing, too, is even though I was able to pause the game, technically, I have to have internet to play this game. Oh, wait, no. I'd have to have internet. Yeah, I gotta have internet to access the game. So, because I don't have a disc. So, luckily, it didn't exit out the entire game. It just exited me out to the main menu, and the game paused itself. So, that's the only thing bad is when you buy your games online like that from the digital store, you better make sure you got internet, or you ain't playing nothing. But around here, we don't have anywhere that really sells the disc all the time, so I'm kind of stuck with what I stuck with. Some games I have on disc, some I don't. So, hey, Adrian, welcome to part 2, buddy. You're definitely going to want to go back and check out part 1. Now, the Taylor sisters are going to be a part of the main event here, here in a little bit. They're going to be taking on some friends of... Right, at least it paused and didn't turn off. Exactly, yeah. So, a little minor technical difficulty with the internet tonight, but it hasn't been too bad. But glad to see people popping back in for part 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, representing the BWA's Bitches with Attitude, she is a former cruiserweight champion, Becca Kaplan. Becca Kaplan, way back when she was cruiserweight champion, was defeated by Haley Roberts, who now has converted the cruiserweight title into the light heavyweight championship, which we saw earlier in part 1 of tonight's episode. So again, if you're here for part 2 and you didn't get a chance to watch part 1, please do so at your earliest convenience if you would like. Some great stuff happening over there. And part 2 here started off exactly where part 1 ended. So, hey Walter, no need to be sorry, buddy. Welcome to part 2. And it's only going to consist of basically 4 matches. We just had 1, and we finished one of our other matches from part 1 because the game decided to pause in the middle of it because my internet decided to be stupid. But internet, I tested it. Internet's working fine now, so we should be good to finish the rest of the stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing next. And dang it, Matt, if you get a chance to watch part 2, we got to figure out what the hell's up with Kaiva. That one image still does not show up, even on her new version. Darn it. Still showing the white box. Yep. That sucks. That's okay. Well, we'll just have to figure it out. But again, this is Kaiva. Yeah, unfortunately, Ryan, you are... I'm not happy about it either. But System X will be in action next. So hopefully they can get a victory. It'll be System X versus the Taylor sisters one more time in our first of 2 main events. All right, this is TCW Hall of Famer Kaiva, the first woman in TCW history to hold 2 titles at one time. And when she did, she was world champion and intercontinental champion. She was the first woman to ever do that, man. The first ever dual champion, man. That is a really cool accomplishment, believe it or not. Not too many women after her can say that they've done that. Because it's not something that happens in TCW very often. And I do that for a reason, because I want to give everybody an opportunity at a title, and if one person is holding more than one title, I kind of feel like it's unfair. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool for storyline, but I don't think a character should hold more than one title at a time. Unless it's, you know, for storyline purposes. Alright, Becca Kaplan, though. Uh-oh. Went for the crossbody, gets picked out of the air. Kaiva, oh, what a scoop slam. And this is just one of those matches where, believe it or not, I think Kaiva is just going to dominate. Becca Kaplan, hell of a superstar, don't get me wrong, but... Oh! A little miscalculation there in Kaiva. You see her clutching her wrist. I think she might have slipped a little bit on the top. Becca's going to need to take advantage here. Nice modified bulldog. Handspring. Whoa! And Kaiva saw it coming, able to throw it off the offense there by Becca. Christy Hazard and Jen Wolverine, along with Amanda Taylor, watching on backstage. Very closely at the monitor to see what Becca can do here tonight. Perhaps get a huge upset over Kaiva, but I don't see that happening right now. In the summer, what about everyone should make SpongeBob Arena? Oh, yeah? Yeah, I've seen a bunch of SpongeBob Arenas before. I don't know if I would make one, but I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess, to do like some weird arenas like that. Oh, right to the back is Becca here. Becca Kaplan. Oh, in the pay-per-view in the summer? Nah, we usually do Summer Madness. Kind of like SummerSlam. Summer Madness, but I think the women's show this time around, I'm going to end up changing it to... well, I think one time I had it as Meltdown, too. So we've had Summer Madness, we've had Meltdown, possible Becca Kaplan match on episode of SAW. Ooh, nice. Steel Academy Wrestling. Heck yeah, that'd be cool. Oh! Jumping Bulldog from the top there. Look at this. 1, 2. I liked it. I like what Sergio did with this because she reminds me of like Shotzi with that attire. Mad Max theme pay-per-view would be cool. Oh, heck yeah. Especially with, you know, I tried to do one technically the other night with New Year's Revolution for Thrillzone. I kind of threw in some Mad Max stuff. We had like the big water tower things in the arena. We had some like oil cans on stage. We had the Mad Max car down the rampway and some other cool stuff. So it was kind of a Mad Maxy type feel for New Year's Revolution. So if anybody didn't get a chance to check that out, definitely check that out. That was a couple nights ago. That was really cool too. TCW Thrillzones. Oh, went for the pump kick. Nobody home. Becca from behind. Now, this is what Becca's going to have to do if she wants to get the victory. She's going to have to try to stay one step ahead and rely on her quickness and speed here. 1, 2. No. Kick out by Kaiva. Kaiva, who's been on quite a roll here lately, could ill afford a loss here. And Becca Kaplan trying to find her footing again, trying to get back up the ranking. Steampunk themed pay-per-view would be amazing. I would love that too. Ooh, nobody home there for Becca. Kaiva catches her from behind. Kaiva, and for the knee breaker. Knee breaker! Or the shin breaker, I should say. I guess it would be knee. Kaiva up to the second turnbuckle. Oh! Jumping flat ladder. Kaiva is a beast. Oh, but Kaiva gets caught. Oh. Yep. Nope. Oh, this time Becca caught her. Uh-oh. Round and round and round we go. Head scissor takedown. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I think my system got warm in the heater or the fan inside the system is right back there where the internet cord kind of goes in. And I think it was because it was blowing out air. And I think it somehow just loosened up the cable for my internet from the Xbox, and it just poof, took it out. But that's okay. It is what it is. Becca Kaplan, look at this shot and kicks and shots and kicks, but Kava's the big woman still on her feet. Kava sent into the turnbuckle hard. Kava's gonna have to tap into her aggression here soon because Becca right now in control. Uh-oh, what is Becca thinking? Oh, roll, there it is! Oh, but she missed the double stomp. Kava needs to take advantage here. Becca getting frustrated here. It's like David versus Goliath here. David tried to slay the giant Kava here. And Becca pull off a big win. Oh, jumping flatliner. Becca into the cover. 1, 2. Wow, I can't even believe she got that. Wow. Okay, Eva, after 3 straight victories, falls victim to Becca. Wow. I like to see Kaiva take her on again, though. I really would. But that's okay. Kaiva didn't lose anything there. Yeah, she lost the match, but she didn't lose, you know, any momentum, really, in my opinion. Becca just got lucky. It's just Becca's night tonight. What's up, Eric? Welcome to part 2. Again, if you are joining me here for part 2 and you missed part 1, please watch part 1 up until the end. I am so sorry that my internet fucked up at the end of part 1, so we're going to finish up the stream here with, we got 2 more matches to go, and that'll end it here tonight for episode 17 of the All Women show. But what's up, Kinetic in the house, aka Eric Wiley. All right, so next up we got tag team action. All right, so we're gonna see Laura Peterson and Hannah Blackwell. There we go. And they are taking on, I was just talking about this. No, not Tiffany. It's Brittany and, yeah, okay. Hold up. The other Taylor sisters. There we go. So Brittany. Yeah. Brittany and Amber Taylor of the Taylor family. Alright, so it's System X, the women's tag team champions, non-title against their arch nemesis, the Taylor sisters. Here we go. This should be good. This is a rivalry that crossed over from Level Up to the Vortex roster, man, and it just keeps getting relit at every turn. I swear, these 2 teams just cannot stay away from each other, and that's a good thing because it creates for some really great matches between these 2 factions. So this should be good. This is one of our 2 main events here tonight. JR is gonna have to roll the dice for this one. I don't blame you, man. This can go either way. Both factions, both teams here, former champions, and of course Hannah and Laura on the left are current champions right now for Vortex. So this is gonna be good. I know Adrian's gonna be looking for this one as well as Ryan here. Gonna be highly invested in this one. Yeah, but that is really weird that my internet did what it did, because I'm just glad that it didn't pop up the other stream, because there actually was a little mini stream for like 10 seconds between part 1 and part 2, but it didn't even register on YouTube long enough. So luckily I didn't have to delete that. One of a kind. One of a kind. Jack showed the team on there. Alright, so the Taylor sisters. Alright. Alright, but let's see what happens. Again, we're live sold out in Seattle for part 2 here. This is the women's Vortex roster for Thriller Championship Wrestling. And I gotta fix their tag team stuff. I gotta fix all the tag team stuff. They all got messed up after I did the updates today to certain stars. I don't know why, but they all kind of got like set back to default settings, but I'll fix it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing, representing System X, Hannah Blackwell. Laura Peterson. They are the World Tag Team Champions, System X. You hear the crowd here in Seattle, man. They, as much as they hate System X, they also love System X because System X, 9 times out of 10, can get the job done. There's only on very rare occasion do they actually fall short. Yeah, see, all my damn tag teams are screwed up. What the hell? All right, well, I know what I got to be working on over the next couple of days. All right, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Taylor family, Amber and her sister, Brittany. Amber in the blue, Brittany in the red here. Look at this. Oh! Out of the gate, man. Hannah Blackwell ain't playing around. Oh! Punt kick there by Brittany Taylor, though. And Brittany going ham. Ref, get out of the way. I hate that camera angle when the ref stands there. It's like, damn it. Brittany Taylor stomped to the face there with a boot. And Blackwell, nice dragon screw takedown. And the System X, man. One of the most dominant women factions besides the Taylors that we have. Except for now, we're starting to get a lot more factions in Vortex due to the fact that we have the women's trios titles now. Of course, earlier in part 1, we did see some of those teams. That being the Patriots, the Dollhouse, Reckless, and of course the champions, the Bollywood Connection. All in trios action earlier tonight. So trios division definitely picking up, as well as our regular tag team division, which we're witnessing right now. Brittany with the elbows to Hannah Blackwell. Double leg takedown now. Look at this. Just going ham with the lefts and rights is Brittany. And here comes her spunky sister. This is Amber Taylor. Amber Taylor with a brand new outfit that we debuted a few weeks ago. Shout out to Adrian for letting me do that for him. Oh, Adrian. Okay. Excuse me, Amber, I should say. Amber. And here comes Laura Peterson. And there goes Blackwell. Peterson in. Peterson, a former, was now a 2-time tag team champion, but former first ever level up women's champion. Going to be tweaking that new girl this weekend I told you about. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like I say, I'll try to see what I can do for you on that. But if there's anything you want to do to Amber Blake between now and then, go ahead. If you want to give her like a newer look, or something like that, or if it's something that you think I can just kind of fix for you, let me know. Because I figured, now that she's angry, now that she's lost basically 2 matches in a row, maybe 3, I think it's now time to make Amber, just a little bit more angrier than she already is. All right, Brittany Taylor back in, going after Hannah Blackwell. Look at this. She's got those heavily donned knee braces here. Ouch. Uh-oh. No. Peterson's got her up. Down goes Brittany. Tag back in to Laura. Lauren Peterson. I think who will voice Cheetor is Rise of the Beast. I think is Nolan North. Maybe. I don't know. Be interesting. That'll be cool to see what they do with that, though. There's the tag, and oh wait, here we go. Brittany tags in Amber, and here comes Hannah Blackwell again. Uh-oh, Blackwell looking for that Widow's Peak. Widow's Peak! Padded Hannah Blackwell. Into the cover. This could be all over. 1, 2. No, near fall there for System X. Looking for the tag team victory tonight. Again, we got one more match after this, folks, and that will end part 2. So again, sorry to cut it short tonight. But if you missed part 1, it was over almost 4 hours. I definitely highly recommend if you got nothing to do and you want to spend some time watching the great TCW action, go do so. There were some great matches, great women in action tonight in part 1. So highly recommend it, guys. And from the top, oh, nice. I don't know if she got all of it, but that drop kick connects nonetheless. Putting her body on the line here is Amber Taylor. Now Amber, I was thinking for that future shock. There it is, future shock from Amber Taylor. Into the cover, hooks leg 1, 2. No, broken up there by Laura Peterson. And now Peterson, in trouble. Taylor's going to send her into the corner here. Taylor turns her attention back to Hannah Blackwell. And our main event is going to be interesting too, because our main event is going to have the other member of System X that debuted at the before the pay-per-view. Pamela Severin, the TCW Hall of Famer, is back. Now one of the original OGs of System X, and she will be competing in a triple threat main event, which will be really cool. So we'll get to that here in a little bit, and that will be our main event tonight. Oh! Nice. Sunset flip power bomb. How's everybody doing? For those of you that weren't here in part 1. Or if you were here in part 1, you guys still hanging in there for a little bit? All right, Amber Taylor looking for the cover. 1, 2, broken up by Peterson. Amber Taylor says, fine. We'll add a little insult to injury with the knees. Oh, look at this. Amber had enough. Cheap shot there to Laura Peterson, and now we're going to stomp and try to cave in the chest of Hannah Blackwell there. Oh, she tried for like a rolling DDT. She got caught on that one. Amber with a kick right to the face. Uh-oh, Amber don't want to be here. Amber, you don't want to be here. System X, look at the double team shot to the midsection. Oh, spin kick there. Still hanging in there, drinking some bubble tea. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be eating my dinner late tonight, but that's okay. I'm having leftover nachos. And I'm going to watch some old Monday Night Raws until I pass out, so we'll be good. Go ahead and see what I can come up with. Okay, yeah. If you want me to give Amber Blake a second, another thing, I could totally do that. Totally do that for you. I would do it tonight after we finish the next match, but I don't want the internet to mess up because I want you to be able to see it. Plus, also, if I go into creations and it starts glitching out on me, I don't want that to be on stream. So I will, I'll get that done over the next few days. It's not going to be something I'm going to be able to get to right away, but I got some really cool ideas. What the hell just happened with Brittany there? That was interesting. Brittany floated. Voodoo magic right there, man. That was crazy. Look at this springboard. Oh, nice. Moonsault to the back. Laura Peterson in trouble. Blackwell nowhere in sight. And all that for that? Brittany, come on, you know better. Should have went to this corner, not that corner. Look at this, knees right to the hamstring area. And Laura Peterson, not Lauren. Look at this, end of days. Taylor looking for the cover. 1, 2. No, near fall there for the Taylors. A win here for the Taylors would definitely put them in title contingent again as they try to become 2-time tag team champions. Fans here in Seattle loving what they're witnessing, chanting tag team wrestling, and we appreciate them every time for it. Is Amber Taylor still down on the outside? Yeah, I think she is. I don't see her on the apron. Yep, she's still down. Damn. Amber, Brittany's going to have to do this all by herself, it looks like. Brittany now with the double stomp. This time it connects. All right, there's Amber trying to get back to her feet. Whew, I thought she was in trouble there for a while. Almost turned it into a handicap match. Which at some point we will be seeing more handicap matches. Because I got some really cool rivalry ideas that involve handicap matches, so those are going to be cool. And some backstage matches too. I mean, we don't do those very often, but with the hardcore championships and stuff on most of the brands, I want to start incorporating some of that. Even though I think their backstage area stuff this year kind of sucks, but it's a lot better than the white compound, which we used in 2K19 on more than one occasion, especially during when Vicky Bunny debuted in 2K19. I remember we were using those for the ranch match, the Bunny Ranch match, which I got in trouble for because apparently I forgot that the Bunny Ranch is actually a real thing in Vegas. And some people gave me a lot of crap about calling a match the Bunny Ranch match, but hey, you know what? It worked. It worked for Vicky's gimmick. She was supposed to be like a female fiend, like demonic rabbit. And she is back in TCW, for those of you that don't remember or don't know. And she's actually going to be up next, a part of our triple threat main event against Pamela Severin. So it'll be Pamela Severin, Vicky Bunny, and an unknown in our main event. And again, Ariana Jones is not scheduled. She was scheduled to be here as a manager, but then I obviously, as I just told you guys, the main event, I realized you can't have a manager come out during a triple threat. So Ariana Jones will just be sitting in the back for right now, but that's okay because she just won her title back at Violent Night for the second time. So she's probably, you know, just trying to heal up and enjoy her title reign. But she will be returning on the next episode of Vortex for sure. Look at this. Hannah Blackwell got that submission hold locked in, but Amber Taylor fighting out of it here. Yeah, you've seen that too. Your login off after this then? Yeah, probably, Eric. Unless there's something I need to do, I will be probably logging off after not this match, but the next match. Because it's 20 minutes to 1 here, and I still need to eat, and I want to be able to relax before it gets too late, you know. Granted, I'm going to be up for a while, but still. Yeah. And I will be getting your stuff. I did look at a lot of it last night after my WWE Universe decided to be a pain in the ass. I was able to look at some of your stuff. I'm definitely going to be trying to get Ray Dragon for sure if I can get that to work. Even if I have to shuffle a few things around. But I would love for him to be a part of the House of Dragons. So that faction would be amazing to have a 4th member. So, and you know, I talked about this the other night, but Eric, I highly recommend you tune in if you can tomorrow night at around 7 or 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so my time, because I will be doing Claw Masters, where I create my own characters from the ground up live, so you guys get to see me make the moves, the clothes, the hair, the face texture, all that stuff. And it's really cool because it inspires other people to kind of, you know, just keep practicing and come up with some great stuff. And I think that you would really get some enjoyment out of that. Plus, we also talk wrestling stuff, so it's not just me, you know, doing that. And then we put the character in action, see how they do, and then I try to upload them to CC, so then everybody gets to enjoy them. So that's what the whole Call Master thing is about. Off the end of days. Oh, man, System X almost got beat. That was close. Damn, that was close. Brittany Taylor. Ouch. Hannah Blackwell, she's in the wrong corner over there. Look at that. She's supposed to be over there. That's okay. Amber Taylor just knocked her off the apron. So, Laura Peterson back in control with the boots. Yeah, no, man. Like I say, I value everybody's feedback. So that's why I always tell you guys and highly encourage you guys after my shows have ended to leave a post-show comment in the comment section. You guys know where to do that. Not in the live comments, which obviously we have. But the post-show comments. Like, say you watch a video that's already been recorded, right? And you want to leave a comment in your thoughts. I highly recommend you guys try to do that more often than not, because it helps me improve. So even if you just say, great stream, love the show, love this match, whatever. That kind of stuff, I need that feedback. I need the feedback from you guys. And I do get that most of the time, but I would love to see more of that. Not just the thumbs up, you know what I mean? Like, give me some feedback, you know? What are some things that you like? You know, I'm not always a big fan of what people don't like, but hey, you know what? Constructive criticism is not always a bad thing. So, you know, if you got something bad you want to say, that's fine. But if it's too bad, I will delete the message. Trust me, I will. Anyway, what's a wrestling move you don't like? System X got the win. Damn. Tag champs pick up a victory. And look at this, mocking the Taylors once again is Hannah and Laura Peterson. Wow. Hannah Blackwell, Laura Peterson, the tag champs, showing their dominance here tonight against the Taylors. If you can free up the image spots to grab my guys, even if they aren't going to be permanent on your rosters, do a few exhibition matches. Yeah, I will definitely do that on stream. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that. I think that'd be fun personally. Yeah, right? Yeah, like I said, Call Masters tomorrow night. Friday being my birthday, I'm not sure, like I said, what we're going to stream just yet, if anything. But I might just take the night off. But we'll see. I might surprise you guys and play something besides wrestling, which I like to do. Okay, so our main event. Again, triple threat. This is going to be fun. I don't have any custom matches. Awesome. Okay. Yep, congratulations, Ryan. Your girls won. After Amber and poor Victoria Emerson have lost, it was nice to see System X get that win. All right. Okay. So Vicky Bunny. So on CC, Eric, for those of you that are wondering, and others, the only version of Vicky Bunny you're going to see right now is this one. This version, the original version of how she should look, is exclusive to TCW. So that's the exclusive Vicky Bunny. And I keep it here because I didn't want somebody trying to copy that. So I put up the other one instead. Okay, so Vicky, Pamela, like I said. Yeah. I just kind of went off a memory of what I remember when the other creator made, the original creator made her in 19. So I just kind of went based off of memory. So I got Vicky, I got Pamela. All right, and last but not least, Dark Matter is a move I don't like. It looks too weak. Yeah, it kind of does. For me, I think it's because it gets used so much. The moonsault. Like, springboard from the top, whatever. Even standing, the moonsault gets used way too much. I'm sorry, but it really does. So there's our undisputed world champion, who, again, is not competing tonight. So, but she is here. She will be watching on tonight. All right, so Vicky, Pamela, and Eric, I actually got to show you the roster. So after this match, I'll show everybody the women's roster for this show, because a lot of you guys haven't seen that. All right, now Goddess also has the night off, but we are going to have some fun because we're going to play with some Hall of Famers tonight in our main event. We got two-time Hall of Famer Quilla the Vamp, Hall of Famer Pamela Severin, and last year's Hall of Famer Vicky Bunny. 3 Hall of Famers in a triple threat match tonight in our main event. So the legends are taking over the main event tonight, folks. But yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you the tag teams, titles, all that stuff. I think, Eric, you're going to be blown away with some of the stuff that happened this year. And that's just one roster, dude. I have to show you all the others. Or you can go back on the channel and you can see some of the others too. But since I've been updating everything, and I updated this roster again this evening, so if you do watch a previous episode, there are 2 characters that got replaced earlier today due to the fact that one was already on another show. So I figured, why have them on 2 shows right now? Her main show is Thrillzone, so I just left her there and I took her off of this one for now. And then the other one, Willow, our former world champion, we deleted her because the owner didn't want to use her anymore. And that brought in his other new character, Jamie Bridges, who debuted in part 1 tonight and actually got a win over the former 2-time champion, U.S. champion, Olivia. Hell of a debut. Jamie Bridges did great tonight. So, yeah, like I said, part 1, you guys got to go back and watch it if you haven't, or whenever you get the chance, because it was amazing. Here we go, main event of part 2, and then I'll show you guys the roster and everything updated. So here we go. And Eric, you'll see which superstars are mine tonight, because there is a lot of my characters on here too. Oh, as the flames grow higher. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a triple threat main event scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, TCW Hall of Famer and System X member, Pamela Severin. Pamela Severin, former world champion, former 3-time hardcore champion, and TCW Hall of Famer. One of the OGs back when we were still XCW, folks. System X, they cried out and they asked, they begged Pamela to come back, and Pamela said, you know what? I got another run in me, and Pamela's back, and I think this time around she's looking for more than just a world title. She wants everything that she can get her hands on this season. And tonight she's going to do battle with this woman. Ladies and gentlemen, TCW Hall of Famer and former 4-time women's world champion, the evil one herself, the Wicked Rabbit, Vicky Bunny. So again, Eric and many others, this is my version, the TCW version of Vicky Bunny. The other version is the somewhat generic version that I put up on CC that anybody can use and tweak. I don't care, but this version I saved specifically for TCW. There she is, always giving me that evil stare down. Leave me alone, I'm not the Energizer Bunny. You don't want no part of me, Vicky. I will stay away from me. You still haunt my dreams from the day that you debuted and put that dead rabbit's head on my desk at the announce table. I will never forget that. You wicked rabbit woman. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing next, representing the Lost Coven. She is a 2-time TCW Hall of Fame superstar. She is Cruella the Vamp. And yes, I did create this for Rebecca again this year, just like I did in 2K19. But the Hall of Famer, Cruella the Vamp, who is still ticked off that she lost her television championship to Liv Errico. Liv Errico ended up combining the two TV titles to create the undisputed television title that now is held by Callie McIntyre that we saw earlier in part 1. So Quella's not happy, and the fact that she now, you know, has to deal with the fact of Faith Bloodfiend and the rest of the Lost Coven faction. You know, Cruella has been on quite a tear. She has not been a happy camper recently. So I expect her to go full ham on Pamela and Vicky here tonight. And believe it or not, I believe this is actually the first time that both Cruella and Vicky have been in the same ring at the same time. The Vampire and the Wicked Rabbit, along with the hardcore Pamela Severin. And this is going to be good. This is a good main event. I'm not going to lie. I couldn't have planned this one any better. Except for maybe adding a few other Hall of Famers into it. But no, this is going to be good. Look at Vicky just staring down from behind there. Whispering something in Cruella's ear. I don't think Cruella's trying to wave her off. But alright, Pamela, Vicky, Cruella. Here we go. There's the bell and triple threat action underway. Vicky goes straight after Pamela. Ooh, snap suplex there. Vicky now going after Cruella. This was like a dream match of mine. It's Cruella and Vicky. So this is about as close as you're going to get to seeing them one-on-one, which eventually might happen. But hey, I'll take it. Ooh, nice toss there by Cruella. Vicky back to her feet. Vicky, oh no, went for the wheelbarrow maneuver. Nobody home. Cruella now pounding away with rights and lefts on Pamela Severin. Like I said, I was shocked a few episodes ago to see Pamela Severin back in TCW, let alone back with her original faction of System X. That blew my mind. I was like, no way. I knew that they were calling upon somebody. I didn't know who it was going to be, but System X called on the OG, the creator of System X, basically, Pamela Severn. That is amazing. She's back full time. So Pamela Severn going after Cruella now. Nasty kicks. She's got Cruella up on her shoulder. Cruella lands on her feet. Chop there, trying to punch. Pamela catches the boot though. Now firing back with elbows. Cruella catches her punch to the midsection. Big uppercut. Ouch. And now it's Vicky fighting back. Vicky, look, got her by the throat. Cruella knows what's coming next. Nice. Takedown by Vicky. Springboard. Ooh, almost like a disaster kick there by Pamela Severn off the springboard right to the face of the Wicked Rabbit. Oh, but Vicky, look at this, looking for the package pile driver. Oh, hey, pup. I wonder where you went. You doing good, boy? Huh? You being good? Sorry, folks. I thought he was still out here laying down. I hadn't seen him for about a good 40 minutes. Where were you, bud? Yeah? Good boy. Okay. Uh-oh. Here it is. Vintage Pamela looking for that Hangman's DDT. Bam! Vintage Pamela Severn there. Love it. I have to ask you guys, though, who do you think actually has the advantage or perhaps is going to win this one? I know, obviously, Still Academy is going to, Ryan is going to go for his girl, Pamela Severn. Also, shout out to Rashid Rock Leone. He's actually the original creator of Pamela, but I know that you took his version and added the System X stuff. So shout out to both you, Ryan, and Rock for bringing Pamela Severn back to the fold. And shout out to the original creator of Cruella, Rebecca. And I can never say Rebecca's last name, so I won't. But Rebecca, she's a great, cool friend that I got to know over the last few years. All right, Eric's going with Cruella. I don't blame you. Two-time Hall of Famer, former three-time world champion. She's also a former television champ and a former three-time tag team champion with Raven at the time. So shout out to, and unfortunately rest in peace to Hall of Famer and former tag team partner of Cruella, that being the one and only Raven. I miss Voyevada though, man. Voyevada Con was so cool. I'm picking the bunny. All right, JR is going bunny, Eric's going Cruella, and of course Still Academy is going for Pamela. Ooh, we got one vote apiece. All right, who wants to be the tiebreaker? Anybody not voting want to be a tiebreaker? Because I don't want to do it, because obviously then that would be me being biased, and I don't want to do that. Especially when I created 2 out of 3 characters. I don't really want to do that. Vicky with the kick. Vicky, sunset flip power bomb into the cover. Cruella's down 1. No, kick out by Cruella at 1. Vicky's got the leg hook locked in. And there's Pamela there to break that up. Pamela's screaming. Vicky says, go ahead and scream. I'll kick you in the gut. Oh. Elbow to the nose of Vicky. Not sure how effective that was when Vicky wears a mask. All you're going to do is just punch the rubber nose. Double team here from Pamela and Vicky. Nice double suplex. And the bunny firing up, takes out the legs of Pamela. I wonder if we're going to see somebody take a trip down the rabbit hole, that Sister Abigail that Vicky likes to use as her new finisher this year. She's a wicked, wicked little bunny. Uh-oh, here it comes, I think. Pamela. Oh, Vicky couldn't do it. Pamela sensed it coming. Pamela with the RKO. Pamela Severn. No, broken up by Cruella. Cruella's got to be looking perhaps for the nail in the coffin. Her finishing move, which is basically the RKO as well, but she calls it nail in the coffin, and that could be the end of the match if Cruella hits that tonight. Dogs are wanting to go out. Dang it. Well, they're going to have to wait. I want to finish this match. I don't want to go outside, come back, and find out my stream is, like, messed up. You know what I mean? So it's like, dang it. Uh-oh, look at this. Look at this. Tried for a powerbomb. No, nice reversal into the Hurricane Rana by Pamela Severn. Ooh, disrespectful slap. And you hear the fans booing Vicky here. And she sends Pamela over to the top rope to the apron. Now tries to turn her attention to Cruella, but Cruella firing back with the elbows to the midsection of Vicky Bunny. Vicky Bunny's in trouble. Cruella. Big DDT by Cruella the Vamp. The vampire-like Cruella, who who dives basically into the occult, basically alongside the other members of the Lost Coven. And again, if you don't know who the Lost Coven is, you will soon, because I will show you guys who is in that faction after this match. I'll show you everybody on the roster for Vortex. Uh-oh, look at this. Into the... Oh, nope. Cruella stopped herself from going over the top. Pamela not happy about that. Pamela's got her up on the shoulders. And Pamela drops her. Ouch. Right on the neck almost. The top of the shoulders. And Vicky with the ears. She ripped her by the ears. Not the hair. The ears, folks. Ouch. Whoop. Nobody home off that kick. Another slap by Vicky. And look at Cruella. Like, worship me. Up in the corner. Blaze's final 2K19 attire was a tribute to Raven. Rest in peace. Yeah, I miss Raven, man. She was so cool. So glad I got to meet her and talk to her a few times. She definitely inspired me to create more female characters. You know what I mean? Like, and I've actually become pretty damn good at it, I think. I mean, I'm not the best, and I don't want to be the best, but I've definitely stepped up my game. Especially in 2K22 this week. I mean, you take a look at Vicky, you take a look at what I did for Cruella and some of the other characters I've made. I've definitely do better with the female characters than I do the male characters, I've noticed. Yeah, the RKO is definitely another overused move, but I keep it on Blaze because it's always been his finish since way back in X-Men. Yeah, I mean, for Cruella it worked because she had the Hangman's I call it the Hangman's DDT. And then I called the RKO the nail in the coffin, and it just worked. Because it pretty much, when she would hit it, it would be like putting a nail in the coffin. You know that old pun? And there's Pamela Severn with the same move on Vicky. 1, 2, and Cruella saves it at the last moment. My dogs really want to go out. Yeah, I think Pamela and Cruella basically have kind of the similar movesets, I've noticed. My dogs really want to go out, but I'm afraid to, like, leave the stream. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Shoot. But I also don't want him to have an accident in the house. So, crap. Okay, nice snap back there by Vicky. There it is, down the rabbit hole to Cruella, or as she likes to. Well, I call it down the rabbit hole, but it's also called Trip to Wonderland. But because you're gonna wonder where the hell you are when you wake up from it. Oh, Vicky. With a reverse DDT. Vicky with the kick. Looking for that package pile driver again to Pamela. Oh, again. Cruella, turn around. Cruella, turn around. Vicky's right there. Vicky from behind. Tosses Cruella over the top and to the outside. That is smart for Vicky. Get rid of Cruella. Go right after Pamela. And DDT to Pamela Severn. Into the corner, or into the pin, excuse me, quickly. Vicky 1, 2, and Cruella saves it at the last moment, man. That was close. Kick to the midsection. There it is! Boom! Nail in the coffin! But it's not going to be enough because there's Pamela back to her feet. Dogs be like, take us out. It ain't that cold, even though it might be. It is chilly out. It's just, if I go outside, then I can't see the TV and I can't see what's going on. So, shoot. And if I go out there, they're going to start barking. Which, always. All right, guys. I will try to be right back. Hopefully it'll take me a couple minutes. They just pee and I'll be done. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. If anything happens to the stream, I guess it'll be in tonight. But if the match ends before I come back, don't worry. I'm going to show you still the roster and stuff. So I will be back. All right, guys? Just bear with me. Thank you. Alright, I'm back, guys. Wow. Nail in the coffin, and no! Pamela 7 breaks it up. Luckily, yeah, they just had to tinkle, so we're good. That took more than like 2 minutes. Thank God. They didn't want to be out there. It's pouring down rain. It's cold, but... Get down. Get down. Down. Out of the chair. Thank you. Like, dude! I hate that when they don't want to listen. Ay, caramba. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Koala. 1, 2. No, Vicky kicks out again! The resilient rabbit, I tell you. She's got some wicked powers. Don't let her looks fool you. That is one evil bunny. Pamela in trouble. Ooh, nice. Stalling into a neck breaker. This turned into a great main event here between these three. Oh, there it is! Trip to Wonderland! 1, 2, and Pamela there. Referee took way too much time. RKO by Pamela. Took way too long to freaking go for that cover. 1, 2, and there it is! Pamela Severin knocks off Vicky and Cruella. Dogs wanted a good view. No, they just want to be warm because Dad's warm. And they think they're cold, and they shouldn't be. I got a heater on. It's going to suck for them, though, and after the stream I get up to go get something to eat, they're going to have to move. Anyway, Pamela Severin, man. Big victory here tonight in the main event. Great way to start making her comeback. Perhaps towards a future championship. Way to go. That's big, man. Beating Cruella and Vicky? That's amazing. Alright, so Eric, everybody, I hope you guys are still here, and here we go. So that's the end of this of the matches. So now I'll show you guys the roster, for those of you that wanted to see that. So the easiest way I do this, I'll go into roster, edit superstars. So you actually get to see kind of what they look like. So here is A+. She's got 2 attires. I guess we're not going to see the second one. Alright, yeah, well, after this, I'm pretty much done anyway. But A+, Allison K, AK-47. Oh, whoop. There we go. Akane. Alex King, the other half of that team. This one I made, so you might remember this one, Eric. Alexis Lockhart, the daughter of Kevin Lockhart. Allison Onagasaki. We don't usually pronounce her middle name, because when I originally found this 2 years ago, she was Allison Onagasaki. So, Amanda Lawrence, the other member of the Patriots I was talking about earlier tonight. The legendary Amanda Tyler, aka Amanda Blaze. Amaya Basham, Mayor Amir, I gotta take off the Basham name. Amber Blake. Amber Taylor, who we saw earlier tonight. Americana. Angelina Brooks, the badass schoolgirl. Angelita, the angelic luchador. Ariana Sophie Jones, our current women's universal champion. This one made her debut in part 1 tonight. This is the goddess of the hunt. This is Artemis. So she's brand new. I literally just debuted her tonight. Ashley Gardner. Ashley Stiletto. Autumn. Becca Kaplan. Bandetta Strong, our $1 million women's champion. I made this one. You'll see up on CC. Brenda Circe. Circe. That's how you pronounce that. Brenda Circe. Brida. Brittany Taylor. Matt Ska. Callie McIntyre, our current women's TV champion. Cheryl Malone, our Intercontinental Women's Champion. Corazona. Cougar Knight. Cruella the Vamp, who I made. Cutie Pie. She's really cool. I made this one. This was one of the first girls I made on Claw Masters this season. This is Dakota Quinn. Denise Ashley. Diamond Price. Dirty Liv Erico. Dalu Bolbic. This is Raz's Ka, who I know Raz wasn't here tonight, but that's okay. This is so this is the fourth member of Dollhouse that you guys didn't see tonight. This is Dollface, who is the rightful leader of the faction. Elizabeth Graham and her tag team partner Emma Panzer. Evangeline. Shout out to Zerk for this one, but Faith Bloodfiend. Felicia Hernandez, one of the OGs from Xenophon. Felicity, DTM's daughter, girlfriend, something like that. The other member of the team with Brenda, who I made this one. Fiad Deirdre, Fiad Deirdre. Goddess of Pain, who is our Women's World Champion. Hannah Blackwell, Tag Champion. Haley Roberts, our Light Heavyweight Champion. Hopefully. Still here for... Hopefully not both. DTM star... Oh, yeah. I get it. DTM... It's his daughter. Okay. That's what I thought. Heather Ray. So the updated Heather Ray I got tonight. Our hardcore champion, Heidi Kruger, the badass German chick. Trisha Cage now wants to be known as Hollywood Trisha Cage. Jada Clubber Lane, the other half of the MMAs. I made this one this year. The French phenom Jade Tech, who I made in 2K19. Jay Lee Zero, the Chinese buzzsaw. Newcomer Jamie Bridges. This is her street gear, but we saw her in part 1 tonight. This took the place of Willow, who we ended up replacing that character with this one. Jada Storm. Jen Riley, now known as Jen Wolverine. Jennifer Z, aka Jennifer Ziegler. The Mad Hatter, Jessica Reynolds. Love her gear. Jessie King. Jillian Washington, our undisputed Women's World Champion. Justice. Kaiva, Hall of Famer. Sorry, guys, I'm having to adjust my headset here. My dogs keep jumping up and down. Kana from Xenophon. Kelly Frost from Adrian Francis. Christy Hazard from VWE TV, formerly known as Christina Perez. Lakshmi Shahaji of the Bollywood Connection. Laura Peterson, Tag Team Champion. Leviathan. Marahani Kali Bakshi from the Bollywood Connection. Mosquito Guerrera. Natalia. Nazira Aziz, one of the Trios champions. Excuse me, from the Bollywood Connection. Nirasha. Olivia. Pamela Severin. Pranavi Devi, another member of the Trios champions in the Bollywood Connection. Princessa Kong. Love Princessa Kong. Queen Bodeca. This is her gear that you guys didn't see tonight. Rebecca Lane from Heatwave. Riley and her sister Roxy, the daughters of Ryan Rex. Ruin, formerly known as oh good God, Isabella Royce, but I found her as her original name of Ruin. Sachiko Ogasawara, I just call her Sachiko because it's just easier. Celeste Jordan. Samantha Bradford, who basically is a ripoff of Sasha Banks, but me and VWE would love it, so shout out to Sergio here. This is what would happen, basically, he said, it's basically what happens if Sasha Banks, which I think is funny because this actually happened, is no longer in WWE and has to be on the independent scene. So she now goes by these initials of SB, Samantha Bradford. So that's basically what this gimmick is supposed to be. Anyway, I love it. Sarabi, the leader of the Bollywood Connection. Shayna Adrian. My character, Sonia Rude. Star Fox. Susie the Elf. Love Susie. Shout out to Elfie. Sydney, our U.S. champion from Australia. My character of Tammy Lynn Moonshine. Tia Ivy. Tiffany Taylor. Valeria Shaguava. Vicky Bunny. See, that's the alternate version I created. I don't know. I just didn't like that mask, but I did the best I could. That's why I went and found the other version. Victoria Emerson. Victoria Lovecraft. Victoria Sparta, the Spartan warrior. Whitney Jordan. And I hate that it messed this one up, but this is my character, Zoe Morgan. And the only reason why it's asterished out like that is because it's Morgyne. So because it has the name Orgy in it, when I uploaded her from my original account and downloaded her here, it did that. So I have to go in and fix that. But that is the entire roster for Vortex. For teams, okay, so we got Emma and Elizabeth. They are the new version of the Army Brats. Bitches with Attitude, Jen Wolverine, Christy Hazard, Becca Kaplan, and Amanda Tyler. The Bollywood connection is missing a member, but Pranavi Devi, Lakshmi Sahaji, Amaya Amir, Sarabi, and Marahani. So obviously I couldn't get all 6 in there. The Celtic Invasion, Fiad, Deirdre, and Brenda Searcy. Country Brutality, Jada Storm and Ariana Jones. Dollhouse, Dalu Bobit, Kana, Cutie Pie, and Dollface. Heatwave, Jesse King and Rebecca Lane. Los Angelicas, Angelita and her partner Corazona. La Femme Fatales, Allison Anagasaki, Sachiko, and Valeria Shaguava. The Lost Coven, here we go. Alexis Lockhart, Zoe Morgan, Jade Tetch, Faith Bloodfiend, and Cruella the Vamp. MMAs, or the Mixed Martial Artist, Vendetta Strong and Jada Clubber Lane. Major Guns, AK-47, Allison K, and of course Alex King. Nirasha and Kong, pretty self-explanatory there on that one. The Patriots, Americana, Ashley Gardner, Jillian Washington, and Amanda Lawrence. The Raid, Brida and Queen Bodeca. Reckless, Roxy and Riley, and I'm going to add Leviathan in there soon. System X, Hannah Blackwell, Laura Peterson, Victoria Emerson, and Pamela Severin. And the Taylors, Amber, Brittany, Tiffany, Wicked Intentions, Jessica Reynolds, Ruin, and Victoria Lovecraft. The Women of Reaper, because we have a faction on Unrivaled called Reaper Crew, so this is the Women of Reaper. Susie the Elf, Goddess of Pain, and Cougar Knight. And the Yardy Girls, Whitney and her sister Celeste. For titles, obviously real quick, you probably didn't get to see all of them tonight, so here's all our custom titles so you can kind of get an idea what they look like. So our women's tag titles, our hardcore title, Intercontinental, $1 Million, women's undisputed TV title, trio. That's the only way I could get that to work. I had to create it 3 times. World champion, light heavyweight championship, United States, undisputed, and universal. So that is all the championships and all that. So that's everything. Now again, we don't do this universe mode because universe mode for some reason doesn't work for an all-cost show. At least for me it doesn't. Which is weird because you guys saw last night I did half CAW, half in-game content for my WWE stuff and it works perfectly fine. Go figure. But that's what we got there. So that is everything you need to know about the Vortex roster. Until next time, thank you for watching part 2. Please go back and watch part 1 if you haven't. Thank you to Eric from Kinetic 615, Steel Academy Wrestling, JR, and everybody else that popped in for part 2. Thank you. Make sure you go and check out part 1 as well. It's up there. It's ready to be watched. Please leave post-show comments. I appreciate those guys because they help other people see the stream. And I want that positive feedback from you guys. So don't just leave a like. Leave a comment. You know, even if it's a, hey, man, love the show. Keep up doing what you're doing, whatever. Positive feedback is always good for me. Until then, guys, keep thrilling and chilling. Be kind to yourself and each other. Until next time, I am Spike Tonic, a.k.a. The Thriller, and I am out of here. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now.